Thank you for joining us today. I'm Sue Romanoff, the head of healthcare content here at Edison Group. I have the distinct pleasure of catching up with Ilya Rachman from Immix Biopharma. How are you today?
So great to be with you today.
Great, great. Let's kick it off here. So the tissue-specific platform is an interesting concept. Could you provide an overview of this core asset?
Yeah, I'd be glad to. Thank you, sir. Our smart platform drives systematic drug discovery and development. Turns out de-risk TSTx drug candidates that can be moved rapidly into clinical trials. The platform consists of three pillars. First, system and tissue level biology model development, which allows us to develop robust mechanisms of action in complex pathologies. Second, purpose-built physical biochemistry engine, which allows us to generate actionable drug candidates. And third, predictive validation framework, which allows us to conduct highly predictive IND-enabling activities or investigational new drug enabling activities. And so our smart tissue-specific platform has produced a number of tissue-specific therapeutics, or TSTx as we call it, for oncology and immune-dysregulated diseases. So what are these TSTx? TSTx are therapies that accumulate at intended tissue-specific therapeutic sites. Currently, we have achieved the accumulation of 3 to 5 times that of conventional medicines. Higher in the future, obviously, is the goal. Our first tissue-specific therapeutic off our platform is IMX-110, which is currently in Phase IIa clinical trials for advanced solid tumors in Australia and the United States.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit about that? I mean, it seems like you're hitting a stride here with your lead tissue-specific therapeutic candidate, IMX-110. Maybe catch us up on the clinical progress made to date and share some of the encouraging results observed from the ongoing Phase IB study.
Great question. So thank you for asking that. So our first TSTx off our platform is IMX-110, which, as you mentioned, is currently in Phase IB clinical trials for advanced solid tumors in the US and Australia. So far, we have treated 14 patients in our ongoing Phase IB trial. In the soft tissue sarcoma, or STS, the results are measured by progression-free survival, or PFS. And initial results for IMX-110 indicate that 50% of our patients have 6-month radiological PFS of 6 months. And median PFS for all patients is 4 months. And all of that is with 0 dose interruptions due to toxicity and 0 drug-related severe adverse events. We're quite proud of these results. And we believe that IMX-110 is an approvable drug in soft tissue sarcoma. Our first opportunity for approval will be after our upcoming Phase II trial of IMX-110 in STS, which duration is estimated to be 24 months after we start the trial.
Yeah, I mean, your Phase II study, you look to investigate IMX-110 for the treatment of soft tissue sarcoma. Could you provide an overview of the opportunity and perhaps issues surrounding the existing standard of care?
Yeah, so as you may know, STS is still a pretty tough indication to treat. The global soft tissue sarcoma market is estimated to reach approximately $6.5 billion by 2030, from the estimated $2.9 billion in 2019. But the first-line therapies in that disease currently produce 2.7 months of progression-free survival. And approved drugs that cost $5,000 to $10,000 per month, like Ribulin and Trabectedin, made by Eisai and J&J respectively, produce 2.6 to 4.2 months of progression-free survival. And that's with significant side effects, 33 to 57% dose interruptions due to toxicity, and 8 to 13% drug-related severe adverse events. And we're talking about bloody diarrhea multiple times a day, mucositis, oral pain, rash, etc. So therefore, we believe that in this context, IMX-110's median PFS of 4 months is great so far, with 0 dose interruptions due to toxicity and 0 drug-related severe adverse events.
So you actually have an exciting collaboration with BeiGene, the initiation of a Phase I combination study with IMX-110 and their immune checkpoint inhibitor. Could you help us understand the rationale for this partnership and how it could potentially open opportunities for IMX 110 in new indications?
Yes. So our partners, Beijing Novartis, were intrigued when they saw our IMX 110 clinical and preclinical data, and were excited, and we were all excited to collaborate on a Phase IIb trial in solid tumors of IMX 110 combined with anti-PD-1 tislelizumab, as we believe there's a potential to multiply the market size for their PD-1. So our partners, Beijing Novartis, are contributing tislelizumab supply to this upcoming trial. As our audience may know, Novartis paid $650 million upfront with $1.5 billion in milestones for tislelizumab's rights in the US, EU, and Japan markets. Tislelizumab is already approved in 9 oncology indications in China. And the scientific basis for this collaboration is twofold. Number one, we've seen IMX 110 turn immunologically cold tumors hot. And number two, in an internal experiment, survival produced by IMX 110 combined with mouse anti-PD-1 exceeded by 50% that of a 4-drug combination, 2 immunotherapies and 2 chemotherapies in a genetic pancreatic cancer KPC mouse model. So we believe that after the positive data from this upcoming trial, our relationship to the PD-1 space will be taken to the next level. So in the PD-1 space, we may note that annual sales of Merck's pembrolizumab or Keytruda and Bristol Myers Squibb's nivolumab or Opdivo are 17 billion and 7.5 billion respectively, representing significant market potential for IMX 110 in combination with a PD-1.
Great. So looking ahead, what catalysts should investors look for in the next 12 months?
Yeah, we're looking forward to an exciting 12-month window. We have a kickoff of 2 clinical trials as soon as 2022. So IMX 110 monotherapy clinical trial, kicking off IMX 110 combination with Beijing's anti-PD-1 tislelizumab. We will have rolling clinical trial data readouts beginning at the end of 2022 and through 2023. And on the preclinical front, we're looking at additional milestones to be announced around IMX 110, IMX 111, and IMX 120. IMX 111 is for colorectal cancer, which is a giant $26 billion market, and IMX 120 for inflammatory bowel disease, another large $18 billion market indication, both conducting IND-enabling studies.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time here to catch up with me. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Great to be here. Nice to see you, sir.